everybody. Welcome to Queer Stories On The Swan, a podcast where two gay men chat and discuss all things queer in the Perth LGBTQIA+ community. I'm your host, Chris.
And I'm your host, Christo.
And today it's just the two of us, just family.
Oh my gosh.
It is the opening of Pride, so we are going to discuss what Pride means to us. So sit back and enjoy the show. Hello, and this is another episode of Queer Stories on the Swan. A little bit different today. We don't have a guest for this episode, mainly because we couldn't find anyone available. But also, I came up with a bit of a backup plan for this. As this episode will come out during November, it'll be our first episode during November, and November here in Perth is Pride Month.
Yay!
As we can see on the video version, you can see the rainbow flag behind us. We're also wearing a cape that's kind of like a blanket. It's very cute. So we thought we would discuss what Pride means to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
oh my God.
Please excuse my voice. I worked a massive shift yesterday, the day before this recording, and I feel like I'm been run over by a truck. So
I'll keep the energy up. It's okay.
Usually I do with my incessant cackling. I was listening to like pretty much a lot of my previous episodes and radio things that I do, and I'm just like, God, I laugh a lot, and I'm like, it gets annoying.
It's not on here. It's great. I'd rather
you know what? Today is going to be two emotions.
Oh, okay.
One is depressing, which is me today, and then Christo is going to be the very happy aunt. So Mum's had a rough day. Mum's weekend.
Mum needs the alcohol.
Oh my God, don't talk about alcohol. No. Okay, so I was working yesterday.
Yeah.
For those who know, you may know about something called R&B Fridays, a particular radio station, which I'm not sure if I'm able to name here. Used to run this event all the time, and it was their big show yesterday. And they had artists like Macklemore, they had Ashanti, Jay Sean, Craig David, a lot of these big R&B acts. And I was working, it was about a 15-hour shift.
My God.
Well, including a pretty large break, but, it was like a few hours. But it was absolutely wonderful. And I got to spend a bit of time with my colleagues in their own VIP suite, which was nice. But everyone, by the time myself and my other, we're called street teamers, by the time we had joined them, everyone was just really drunk on alcohol. And a lot of us, we couldn't because we were on the job, so we couldn't actually do it. So it was like, we're watching Macklemore, which is like the final act, and all of us were just physically exhausted. And I'm just sitting there, I'm trying to keep the happy energy up, but I'm also like, oh my God, my feet are killing me. Some of the higher ends are like, yeah, come on, dance with us, Chris. I'm like, yay, I'm really struggling to stand. But it was a legitimately good show. So, that wasn't a disappointment at all. But yeah, I just felt like a bit of a wet blanket.
That would have been so cool to go see. I had no idea. Well, I knew it was happening, but I didn't know when.
Yeah, well, it was on the 5th of November, which was the day before this recording. It'll be a week ago by the time this episode comes out.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's why I sound like such a dreary thing. I think I can't even think about it. So, but I wanted to come and still record an episode today with Christo, because this is my fortnightly therapy. It's my time to chill here in this gorgeous room.
And hang out with me.
And hang out with Christo. That should be a separate podcast in itself. You do like a solo one, just hanging out with Christo.
Oh, yeah. There'd be a lot of dead air.
Well, that's what you cut it out for. The amount of podcasts I've listened to where it's like it's just empty spaces between people, either because they're cackling and you get like 5 seconds of...
Yeah.
And it's just, it's rough. There are some that sorry, this has turned into a bitch session.
It's all right. It's our episode. We can do what we want.
This is kind of a, you know what? I won't call this episode 13. This is future Chris notes. We're going to make this a bonus episode for Pride. So
yeah.
Pride is meant to be a happy time for us. and I get my happiness sometimes about bitching about people. So, anyway.
The bitchy queen.
Yeah, I can be sometimes. A lot.
Sometimes.
Most of the time. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of this. That sounds very British of me. So Pride. It is the month of Pride here in Perth, and we're going to talk about what Pride means to us and our kind of experiences with Pride. So my first ever Pride parade was, I think it was 2015 or maybe 2014. I think it was 2014 because I'm pretty sure it was because I was doing my last year in broadcast TV, and at that time I was doing a few things with a community TV station, and they had a gig to film the Pride Parade, and it was actually broadcast as a live stream on their website, and I believe their own station as well. So I was worked as one of the cameramen, and this was in the streets of Northbridge, and it was just so much fun. You know, everyone was dressed up. The dykes on bikes were cool. I'm sure Sarah was in it. Sarah, our guest from our previous episode. And I was like, this feels right to be here. Like, I want to come back. I want to keep coming back. I even marched in it a couple of times a few years later.
Wow.
And it's so much fun.
I've never been involved in it.
Well, I used to be not really a regular attendee, but I used to attend a lot of events by the Perth Gamers. Shout out to you, Perth Gamers. Yeah. So there's a pun. And they're lovely. They're absolutely wonderful. And I've marched with them like twice. Okay. So much fun. I think I was a dragon in one of them, and the other one I think I was just walking alongside like the stall they had. But it was just really, really fun. And I've gone ever since. 1 year I didn't. I think it was 2020 was cancelled. 2019 I was working, but I was working in a place where the parade was going past, and it was really depressing. I was like, I'm up here and I want to be down there.
I want to be with all the people.
I want to be with I want to be where the people are. I'm not going to hurt your eardrums by singing, don't worry. So my voice is already a bit of a irritating. No, I'm thinking of what does Abby Lee Miller say? Irritating, agitating voice. Sorry, there's a meme that's going around on TikTok that's just in my head.
Okay.
Inner Feelings with Chris. Try not to go insane listening to it.
Oh gosh.
Christ, this is a mess.
This is going to be a very interesting episode.
This is a mistake today.
No, this is like a real episode. You get to feel the realness of us.
Yeah. I don't know how this is going to do. God.
It's okay. We'll be fine.
So, Chris, cut that whole bit out.
He won't, but yep.
I don't know. I don't know the mood of my future self.
Exactly.
I could be like, "Now put it in; it'll be fine," or I could completely go, "No, all this is terrible. This episode will never go out and never be published."
Then what are we going to put out?
I don't know. That depends on me in the future.
Elevator music.
Please don't delete anything. Okay. So,
yep. I saw it just disappear.
It was there. It was there. But it's gone.
Oh,
fuck, man.
This is so entertaining. Wow.
I'm glad my mental just deterioration is entertaining for you, Christo.
And I'm also glad I have it on camera, so this is going to be awesome.
So, as well as going to Pride, I've been able to go to the Pride after parties, and it's just been a really, really fun and like a feeling of belonging, especially during that first time when I went and saw it. I didn't go to the after parties, but I was like, no, this feels right. And then early 2015 is when I started dating my first boyfriend. And I had to go to the court all the time, and it was wonderful. Yeah. And that was really kind of like my introduction into it. But in 2014, I had experiences with men before. I knew I had interest, but I'd never really got involved with the community part of it yet. It was mainly just a few men that I knew were somewhat interested in me. Yeah. But that was it. But then I really got to see this whole community part of it. And yeah, so I've gone ever since, well, apart from one a couple of times, I've tried to go to Pride ever since. Uh-huh. And really, to me, what Pride means to me is community.
Yeah.
You know, an actual sense of belonging. You know, sometimes the word community is kind of thrown willy-nilly these days.
Oh, yeah.
But during those times, I legitimately feel like it's a place where we kind of like all belong, all the people in the queer community, our allies. To see everyone just come together for it is really, really nice. And I'm so happy that I can run a queer podcast. And, you know, I don't know why. I wanted to touch the flag.
Touch the flag.
I'm just touching the flag. You know, it's like touching the Bible for some people. It's like, this is my Bible. I'm sad. Oh, my God. This is the mental deterioration of Chris. Oh.
I didn't expect that bit. I'm sad.
I think I need coffee.
I have coffee if you want it.
Should we take a coffee break?
Would you like that?
We're going to take a coffee break.
Okay.
Because I'm just breaking.
Hey, this is Sarah from episode 12. Pride means to me acknowledging who you are, embracing your truth, and expressing that unapologetically. Happy Pride!
Hi, this is Scott from episode 11. Pride is about being able to be your true self, expressing your inner being, and giving yourself permission to shine. Happy Pride!
Hi, this is Chris from episode 7. What pride means to me is an acknowledgement of everything that I've had to personally go through on my way to accepting myself, and everyone else that's also part of the LGBTQIA community. It means acknowledgement that I have a place within the queer community and not just the ace community. It means I have a right to be accepted for being different. I look forward to Pride every year. All I want to say is to everyone, have a happy Pride and don't let any of the haters hate.
Hey, this is Chloe from episode 3 of Queer Stories on the Swan, and what does pride mean to be? Well, to quote a Master's Apprentice song, do what you want to do, be what you want to be. So basically, to me, it's all about being yourself, just having fun, not caring what other people think, you know, being free from judgment, and pride has helped me a lot, you know, coming out as trans, pansexual, and, you know, I've met so many wonderful people through pride. So it's definitely done a lot to me and means a lot to me.
Hey listeners, this is Clint from episode 10, and Pride to me is a fantastic time of the year where we all get to come together and celebrate all of our unique and diverse personalities and perspectives and appearances, and, you know, be inclusive and loving and supporting of everyone in the community.
And we're back. Thank you for suffering my mental breakdown. So, yeah.
If everyone wants a real raw episode, this is it.
I feel like the pilot was still rather raw.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the first few minutes with me, like, oh my God, I hate children so much, I'd puke. There you go. That's a gross out for you.
Well, I don't know.
But, thanks to Christo, I have a lovely coffee with me, and it's lovely. You said it was at a caramel flavour. Caramel coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? No. I know someone who loves caramel lattes.
Oh.
And they're pretty good. I've had like one of them. I don't think I wasn't in the right mood for it. That sounds so pretentious. But it was nice though. So,
yeah.
But thank you to Christo for that.
You're welcome.
So I think I somehow managed to say what I need to say regarding Pride, despite all the rough interludes.
You can go back and listen and figure it out.
I really don't want to. I'm going to hate editing this. It's going to be like,
so
oh, God. Especially if people are listening who I don't want them to listen to bad episodes. But, yeah.
We got to be real.
Bad episodes on my account, not anyone else. Me.
No.
I'm a walking ball of chaos.
No, we're just real.
We're just
Not
real.
production or anything like that.
Yeah.
Not following rules or regulations.
Yeah.
What we say goes.
There's a lot of podcasts that follow that rule.
Yeah.
And they are problematic, to be sure. And we're not going to be one of those podcasts, so don't you worry. We're not going to suddenly be 18 plus or anything.
No.
Maybe 16. No. Okay. Christo, do you want to start telling your story? Or not your story. We've got your story.
We've done that.
Listen to the pilot if you haven't, because that's how we talk about our stories.
Yes.
As completely chaotic as mine is. Do you want to talk about what you see in Pride? Like, what does Pride mean to you, Christo?
Yeah. I've had to think about, like, since you messaged me the other day about this, I had to kind of, like, really dig deep and think about what it actually meant to me. Cause
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess for everyone it's different, but for me it's like, you know, I feel like Pride is a day to celebrate, like, where we are now,
Yeah.
but where we've come from.
Yes.
And for all the generations before us that had to go through everything to get to where we are. Because without them, we wouldn't be able to get married or
Of course.
live
Yeah.
a really good life.
You know,
anything like that. Make it easier to come out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy. It's I'm really glad you mentioned that. Someone had to.
Yeah. Someone with a brain today.
You know, there's a lot of you know, issues. I mean, there's always issues with us in the community because we're just full of issues. But like a lot of, but especially like trans drama at the moment. Like there's a lot of like trans celebrities or trans people that still have to deal with a lot of crap from people. It is just maddening. Sometimes even with our own community, and that's when I just completely lose it.
Oh, I think it's horrible.
It's why? Why do some people need to ostracize people in that very community that one of the letters is dedicated to?
Yeah. It's disgusting.
No. What do you...
It's horrible. Yeah.
You know, it's bad enough we've got people that think we're all evil and deserve to rot and burn and all that absolutely awful things. And then you have...
people within our
fighting
community.
amongst ourselves. You know, I get there may be still people who are going through, maybe they're more than just gay, maybe they're trans, maybe they're pan, maybe they're ace, and they're not ready to feel more ostracized. I completely understand that.
Yeah.
You know, internalized homophobia, transphobia,
It's a thing.
internalized hatred is still a very real thing.
Yeah.
But never once should it ever be amongst ourselves.
Yeah. We should be supporting each other and helping each other.
Yeah. That's
go
why
through this
when we
journey.
say LGBTQIA plus community
It's the key word.
is the key word.
Yeah.
Apart from all the letters, they're all important, but community is just as, if not more, important.
And it's nice. Like, I've got friends with most of the letters. I don't think I've got friends with all of them,
Yeah.
but
Have you got any
But I
Z
want
people?
to.
Is there any Zs? I feel like there's Zs somewhere.
I don't know.
There's always
I
a
don't know
new
what that
thing
is.
coming up along, and I'm sure there is somewhere.
Yeah. But like, I support everyone. Like, I don't
Yeah.
care who you are, what you're about. As long
Yeah.
as you're not nasty or horrible,
Yeah.
I respect you,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so like going on with obviously Pride and everything, and like even like this is to kind of help people who are in countries that don't have this privilege. You know, it's a chance for them to see that there are people out there who you can be,
Yes.
and that's who you are.
Yes.
There are people out there who can help.
Absolutely. And yeah, there are a lot of countries and places where it's considered illegal,
Which is
punishable by death.
in this day and age, I
and
can't believe it.
It's horrible. It's horrible. And you hear it all the time, which really hammers in more why we need... Sorry, I'm looking between you and the camera and Christo because I know we're getting videos now, so it's like I had to try and
I just stare at Chris.
divert. Yeah. Just stare at my beautiful eyes. The lighting works good on me. But that's why we need to hammer home even more about supporting each other, because there is a lot of people who can only dream of being surrounded by people in a country where it's considered legalized. You know, we're allowed to get married here. Yes, it was a long struggle. Yes, that plebiscite was absolutely ridiculous and awful and not necessary, but we did get it in the end.
Yeah.
And now I'm seeing like people getting married all the time. I'm waiting for
so
you and
nice.
Chris, you and Steve to. As soon as there's a proposal, you tell me immediately because I will become an absolute menace, but in the best way.
The world will know straight away. It'll be on my socials.
I think I had a dream that I once. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
What? What?
Maybe I had a vision of the future.
Oh.
Maybe I'm just crazy.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
I was waiting for that. It's in my head. I was like, wait for it.
But yeah, it is very much true. But yeah, just, you know, if you show respect to people, people show respect back. It's not rocket
It's not
science.
hard.
It's really not.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I'm me and I love it. And I wish I could do more for the community.
Yes.
I really do. Like, that's why I started this podcast with you.
Yes.
Because I felt so left out.
Yeah, I mean, I was feeling
But
that
I've done
too.
it to myself.
And not that I was ever felt like I was excluded. You know, I don't want anyone to think that I was excluded. I didn't know how to get in.
Me
being socially anxious, and like you might have similar things too. It's hard to know what to do. It's hard to know how to come in. Like,
I just don't know where to fit in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I tried drag thinking I could fit in, but then I just felt a bit like, I don't know. Like, I love dressing up, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
clearly,
it's very
and it's
cutthroat.
Oh, yeah.
So I felt very diminished sometimes. I'm like, you know.
Did you ever do drag at
the court?
The court for like Drag Factory and stuff?
I did it, I think, like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And it's fun because I love performing.
Yeah.
But when you're not getting much reaction from the audience, it sucks.
Yeah.
Big time. Because you know that they're there for their friends who are performing.
Absolutely.
Not you. And it's just like, wow. Like
yes.
I go there and if I'm in the audience, I celebrate whoever's up on stage.
Yeah.
I think it's a performance.
Absolutely. Everyone's putting,
whether it's your first night or your 50th night.
Yeah.
Like, I'll support
you're still
you.
out there.
I'll
You're
clap for
performing
you.
your pussy off. You're doing all that.
Even if I don't know who the hell you are.
Yeah.
You've done a performance. That's amazing.
I think it's kind of, I mean, this is my personal thing, but I think it's better when they don't know you.
Yes.
Because they don't know you. You're just some random person. No one's ever seen you before. And then you can shock them.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh my God, who is that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like, I'd love to get back into it, but...
Yeah. Whereas like queens that are well established, love them. But it's like you know what to expect from them. They can still perform the hell out of thing and get everyone hyped.
Yeah.
But it's like, to me, if you're like an unknown and you just not... You surprised me. I was trying to think of a way that doesn't sound like I'm like a judge. Like, I'm not a judge on Drag Race.
Drag Race.
I've never done drag once. There are definitely people who have been guest judges who shouldn't guest drag, judge drag. I won't say who.
Okay.
But I'm not going to pretend to be that either. But I've gone to Drag Factory several times, and I do feel bad when queens don't get the same reception as everyone else.
Yeah, because their friends aren't in the audience.
Yeah, that, or maybe they just didn't quite wow as many people as others. And some people are doing like friggin' flips and tricks and all that.
And if that's what they expect, please.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen from me.
I'll be more like,
flexible.
I can do like more like, it's not that I've done drag, but if I did, I would be better like performing like the emotion of the song. Think back. Oh, you know what? Great example. Have you seen much Drag Race over the years? Have you seen all of it, or like a majority?
Not all of it, but some of it, yeah.
Okay, so there was like, I think it was season 4, Latrice Royale versus, I think it was Kenya Michaels, like this, the smaller one, the small, really high, but she did Beyonce absolutely horribly at the Snaps game. But Latrice was like, because they were doing I'm pretty sure it was a Aretha Franklin song.
Yeah.
And like you make me feel like a
Woman?
yeah,
Natural woman?
Natural woman. There you go. Latrice was embodying it. You know, you know, tearful, standing there. And to me, it's like, if you can express the emotion of the song more than just, you know, flips and tricks and all that are all very, very fun, and very impressive. I can never do it.
That's if the song calls for it.
If the song calls for it, you know, who's going to watch gymnastics for a Aretha Franklin song?
I know.
I mean, maybe RSPCECT, respect that song.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm someone that likes the emotion. Maybe that's just the actor in me.
Yeah.
Maybe I like compelling characters more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas I do Britney. So
Yeah. Which can be impactful, which can be emotional.
yeah, if you do the right song.
Yeah, true.
But then you got to know the one thing. Okay, this is going to be like the real bitchy side of me.
This is a pride thing, by the way.
Yeah, everything's pride. It's all that. She's a big pride person. When people perform Britney and don't do or even attempt her choreography.
Are you referring to a particular Drag Race episode?
No.
Oh, really? Oh, my God.
No, I'm talking about like queens that I've seen on stage
Oh, yeah.
who have performed Britney, and I'm standing there going,
I
"Are
haven't
you going to
seen
do
that
at least
here.
one move of hers?
I would be
or should I come
gobsmacked.
up there and show you?"
I'm sure. I haven't seen that, but there has been a Drag Race episode where they lip synced to Britney. I'm pretty sure it was Toxic.
What?
And both of them, I can't remember what season it was. Maybe it was
I obviously
8.
haven't seen this one.
Maybe it was 8 or 9, but apparently like one of them was just barely standing there and the other one was just not doing the right moves, not giving off the energy. Or maybe it was seasons. Oh, God, I can't remember what season it was. But yeah. And it was disappointing.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I could be. I'm pretty sure that's the episode where both were sent home.
Fair enough.
I think it was season 6 now. Now
Fair
that I think
enough.
about it. Yeah, it was Bianca Del Rio's season. Courtney Act.
Oh, yeah.
I
think I remember that.
Vivian Panay was one of them. And the other one was, she was always wearing a caftan. Caftan? Was it? Is that,
I don't
sorry, brain shorting out again.
know.
More coffee. Hang on. I need a second.
Yeah, no,
coffee.
like I'm very passionate, not just about Britney, but about people who are going to perform a certain musician artist
Yeah.
and in a way impersonate them and do their song. If
Yeah.
they've got particular choreography that is a part of the song, like you do it,
Yeah. I mean, I think
or at least attempt.
there is ways you
Jared
can
Barry.
reinterpret a song. Like, for example,
yeah.
like you could do a really happy song, but then if it's like a Halloween thing, you can make it like a scary one all of a sudden. But I think as long as you're
creative and make it look interesting,
yeah.
you're not just flopping around like a fish on stage.
This is now a episode of How to Do Drag Properly from one person who's done drag and one person who has not even touched it.
No drag diva, but
But yeah, I've seen a few of your things, like your things on TikTok and everything. Yeah. So you're there. You're good.
sorry, I'm passionate in that kind of thing. Like
I am so
I'm
happy.
such a performer that
Yeah.
I feel like I'd rather know that I've given my all
Yeah.
right there and then than just half-assed it,
Yeah.
because it's easier to just point at people.
I agree.
But yeah, don't get me started about how America does drag. That just pisses me off. But anyway,
Oh my God, really? Is it just
okay. So
what are you referring to exactly?
all right. So anyway, there's a drag queen called Derek Barry. If anyone knows,
Yes.
I'm obsessed with him.
I should have
because
seen this coming.
his look. Like, I wish I could do makeup like him to look
Yeah.
like Britney.
Looks
just
like Britney.
incredible. Can't dance, but anyway, he tries, and I give him props for trying because he
Yes.
at least tries
Attempts
her
to.
moves, and
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. But my thing is just like, I don't know. It's obviously a culture thing in America where you have to walk around the audience and collect dollar bills from everyone.
Yeah,
but that's
okay.
like partway through your performance.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're not giving your whole performance because you're just taking money from people.
Yeah.
Partway through your song. And
I
it
mean,
just, oh.
I think that's just the tipping thing because like tips are huge
But
in
why
America.
don't you get someone to run around and do that while you're performing?
Maybe it's like a whole like.
Like, you're missing out on half the choreography and half the...
I mean, I know
Performance.
I've seen
just him, but
I've seen
a lot
footage
of
like
others.
you know you hear
Yeah.
stories or you see movies or whatever in strip clubs. You know they always give the monies over to the performers. Then maybe it's a similar concept. No, they're not stripping. I mean, sometimes they might be on stage drag artists, but I think maybe it's just part of that culture. But I understand what you mean, though.
It just ruins the whole effect
It just
for me.
seems to interrupt it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. I think what really interrupts the performance of a drag queen is when someone decides to get up on stage and thinks they're the main star of the show.
I've never had that, but yeah.
I've seen it a couple of times at the
Really?
court. Yeah. There's this one idiot, be it male or female, will just go up on stage and decide, I'm going to perform with the
Completely
drag
drunk,
queen.
obviously.
I'm going to.
upstage or good luck.
Mind you, I probably shouldn't talk. My first ever drag show was in Bali that I went to. And I was very drunk that night. I was very drunk most of the nights in Bali because I was just short of 18. So the fact that I could drink legally, I abused the crap out of that. So much beer.
Oh, ew.
So much. I know.
Ew.
This is my beer drinking days. Yeah. I was, and those Bintang singlets. Do you remember those Bintang tank tops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one.
Do you still wear it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was about to say
During summer, yeah.
I was about to say how trash I was for wearing them, but
During summer,
but yeah,
around home.
that would be my uniform for Bali. Just
Yeah.
Whatever
it's
shorts
humid,
I had
so,
on,
yeah.
shirtless, and I'm pretty sure every photo I had in Bali was me with a beer in my mouth. It was
Straight much?
so straight. Before anyone says anything about being straight phobic, I'm not straight phobic because
No.
I can hear it right. No. I've had comments saying like, you're being straight phobic. No, I'm not. Or heterophobic, whatever I want to call it. I'm not. I'm just not that. But I just don't think it looked very nice. You know,
Yeah.
just me just constantly just looking at the camera going, yeah. Or this very serious model look I'm trying to do with a, oh God. I was a mix of gay and, whatever that was.
Whatever the rest
Whatever the rest of it was. But yeah, I remember that night. Obviously, I wasn't too drunk because I still remember some of the night. Was we sat in front of the runway. And I think we were the only group that was in front of the runway, or maybe there's like two others, but I was the only male. So you can imagine what happened when there was a bunch of drag queens and the only male right there was sitting right there, drunk off his face, clearly making a lot of noise. Each one of them, I swear, each one of them in their performances brought me up on the stage. Dance with me. I did whatever I did. I can't remember that part. God, I hope I didn't do anything stupid. I probably did.
Surprised no one videoed it.
But they,
Unless there is.
I don't think any of our group did it, but I'm pretty sure people did film it who were just sitting around. I never saw any of it. I'm so glad I don't. I maybe it's circulating out there somewhere. But all of them brought me up on stage, danced with me, and then tried to do the whole kiss me on the cheek.
Then turn.
I lean in and then turn and they kiss me. I fell for it. Every single performance. There was like 3 or 4 performers and they all did it and I fell for it every time. One of them asked for my number.
Oh.
I gave them my number.
Oh.
My group and my mum was not happy with me. It was really bad. And then I think one of them called me in the morning.
Oh.
And it was definitely for a booty call.
Okay.
Someone who wasn't 18 yet. Oh, well, I don't know what I mean, you can drink and smoke there at the age of 8 if you want to, but I don't know what sex laws are, but it was still, pretty dangerous behavior. Plus I tried swinging up the monkey, not this monkey bars, the live wires on the roads as monkey bars, apparently. So, yeah, okay. I never went to levers, but I basically fulfilled my levers quota in Bali. Just being drunken trash.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, we've diverted a lot.
This is great. I love this.
I actually do kind of like this now. At first, I was like, this is not really the structure of our show.
Be like a monthly thing.
Where we just kind of rant. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we just need...
break up episodes with...
Yeah. See, this is what happens. For those listening and for those watching, a lot of the times I will or Christo will just come up with ideas just on the fly. I can't guarantee any of us will remember this.
No.
Because
then we'll listen back and be like, oh, God.
My memory is just gone. And I mean, yeah. You know, I'm going to keep most of this in.
Good.
Why not? I'm going to keep most of this in.
This is our chaotic episode.
Yeah. It can be chaotic. The AC in here is not working.
I know. I've turned it down to 16.
Yeah, hang on.
What the frick is going on?
I'm just going to be. I'm going to be
it all the way down.
I'm going to be something I'm not and be a maintenance man. I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to turn it back on again and see what happens. Okay, so while we do that,
yes.
Christo, do you want to distract me because it's hot?
Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to bring us back to our point.
What was the point being made?
I have no idea. Pride. I don't know. Oh, I can definitely say, and I'm not trying to be like biased because I've been to Sydney, but Perth has nothing against Sydney.
Oh, no. I have been to Sydney. I have been to Oxford Street.
I went there like 2020 for the Pride Parade.
Yeah.
And I got, and it was
one of these
amazing.
days I will end up going. One of these days I'll have money enough to travel. I'll have no responsibilities.
Yeah.
I will eventually go because I went to Sydney in October 2016. And I went to some of the gay bars there and some of the drag performances.
yeah.
And oh my God.
Oxford Street is awesome.
It's massive, Oxford Yard.
it's a
It
whole-
stretches heaps. You know,
and it's amazing.
you know, in Northbridge for like our Pride, it's just like tiny little roads,
Yeah.
tiny like buildings in between. It's huge in Sydney. It's massive.
Like they had a when I went, they had a Britney night for one of the clubs.
Yes.
And I strutted down the street dressed as Britney Spears,
Yes, you
and
did.
I felt fabulous.
Oh,
and
you
amazing.
would have. You would have looked amazing.
Yeah, I was so happy with myself.
Do you know what? I can't remember the names of the places I went to with my friends because glug glug glug. But yeah, so one of them was. Is it Stone? Do we have Stonewall here?
Not here, but in Sydney, I think it is.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Melbourne, of Sydney. I meant here, as in Australia, because I know there's like a Stonewall in other places. But yeah,
UK or something. I
yeah.
don't know.
I'm like the first Pride.
Is that America?
Yeah, the first America. Yeah.
Stonewall.
So there's one in America, one in UK, one in... You see why I'm confused?
They're everywhere.
But yeah,
Yeah.
my friends in Sydney who will probably listen to this going, no, it's this, it's this, it's this.
Yeah.
It's this. Please do.
Which is fine.
Please do.
Please correct us.
Yeah, please go. That's going to be the slogan of this episode. Please correct us. Because that can mean multiple ways.
Yeah. Yes.
Correct us in our phrases,
Yes.
in our way to describe, or just fix our mental state.
Yep. That's the
Can I
title of
please
this.
be first?
That's the title of this.
Please, I need more help.
Please correct us.
I think.
But yeah, no, when I went to the Pride over there, which was just, oh my God, like, I've never seen anything
envy you.
like that. It was just, whew.
I absolutely envy you.
But the after party
yeah.
that I went to was amazing. It was Sam Smith and Dua Lipa.
Oh, yeah.
And it was Kesha was there, but she was late. And
Yeah, I heard
by
Kesha
then
was
I
there,
wasn't a fan because of her album that she brought out. I was like, too
Was this
poetic or whatever.
too poetic?
I don't know. It just felt too. I don't know. Her
Don't songs
were,
usually
soppy
rhyme?
in that? But I don't know. It was just. It wasn't the Kesha that I.
Yeah.
to.
High
Anyway.
Road. Was it High Road? I think High Road was that album. The one where she had Big Freedia.
It felt
in
very gospel and
Yeah.
yeah. So
I mean, that was the point of it. But I
yeah.
get it. I get
So
it.
I didn't stay back for her.
Yeah.
But like as much as I love the performance and that the
Sorry, I'm just kind of just not showing you with the AC.
That's
I'm
all
going
right.
to give it to you because it's,
I don't know how to work it. It's fine. One
is
of
there any handyman that wants to, well, we're recording this, is not live, so
you're late. The one thing I will say, and I don't want to sound mean or a bit like
too late.
ooh-la-ti-da,
Too late.
but for me, I get a little bit when I see the way some people dress up for Pride.
Oh.
Like, I'm happy for you to express who you are, and that's perfectly fine.
Are you one of those people with Halloween? Because like, I hate it when people just dress slutty. I want them to dress like a horror creature.
No.
Were you
I don't know, but-
were you Katie from Mean Girls? Showed up to the Halloween party as like actual scary costume, and everyone was just all
Yeah.
like a slutty bunny.
Yeah, probably. I guess because I'm so, I'm uncomfortable with me, and I could never look sexy.
Yeah.
Dressed in, a thong or whatever, a jock strap or whatever. I would never be able to pull it off, or leather or whatever. Even if I wanted to, I could never do it.
Yeah. I've worn things
So
like that, but I
maybe
can't pull
for
it
me,
off.
it's more of a, I wish I could look like that.
Yeah.
That I have resentment towards people that get to do that.
Oh, I completely
and I
understand.
just go,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. And like, it's
Keep
not.
some things to the imagination, please. Or at least keep it on Twitter and OnlyFans, but
Look, despite the fact that some of us are very bitter human beings, me and Christo,
Yeah. I may not seem like it.
You know, we don't have to we're not going to stunt anyone's expression or anything.
No, you do you.
And even if it's not done with malice, you just want to feel good. And pride. I keep on saying pride is basically gay Christmas.
don't worry. Trust me, I'm watching. I'm looking at you.
Yeah,
And I
we're
think,
looking.
"Woo."
We're looking. We're not doing
But
that.
I'm also jealous.
Yes, we are very, very, very jealous. I mean,
So
hence,
the jealousy comes out and goes, do you really want to wear that?
I know. Body issues, especially people who have like
Exactly.
body weight issues.
Yeah.
I'm just going to shout out Queer Perth for a second because I don't think I ever said this during the podcast, but they did an episode last season, their season 1,
Yes, the
where they're
body
talking about
issues
body
one.
issues, and Oddie was talking about it, and I talked to him one-on-one about it, and I was like, I'm so happy that you brought that up.
Yes, me
especially
too.
coming from Oddie, because I see him as like very, very fit. As like, you know, he's constantly at the gym. I think he's a very attractive person. I'm not just being flirtatious. I genuinely mean it.
yeah.
So, but when I hear someone who has that kind of body still have it, it's kind of nice to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like I'm not super happy with my body. I've done a lot since starting the diet. I've been on, as of today, I've been on the diet for a month and I've lost nearly 9 kilos.
Congrats.
Thank you. But I still feel like I have a way to go. And sometimes my mind slips. It's like, it's not enough. I need more. I need more gone down. I need more. But sometimes I forget the positives of what we have. And I keep hearing, people keep telling me that, oh, you're not really fat. You're not really that. I don't feel not fat.
Yeah.
I'm still at the point where I look down and my gut is still like kind of covering my legs.
Yeah.
Well, my crotch. It's my crotch.
Just say it.
I'm just going to say it,
Yeah.
my crotch. But like it still feels like I've got a ways to go. But then sometimes people need to remind me, or sometimes I need to remind myself, you're making progress. You're getting there. That being said, I still don't think I can rock a crop top or anything.
No. As much as I'd love to.
Oh, God. I envy skinny bitches.
No.
I really do.
I've always told myself that if I ever managed to ever get a flat stomach, I'd pierce my belly button. So it's never going to happen, but
I wouldn't do that.
I would.
I mean, that's not me telling you not to do it. I'm just I'm so much of a wuss. I don't have any piercings. I don't have any tattoos. I thought about
my ears pierced.
I thought about getting a nose piercing a while ago. No, when I mean a while ago, I mean like a few years back. So you know, not now. I'm not gonna be like 29 and rocking a septum piercing. Maybe, who knows?
You never know.
But yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know what I was going with that.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, so is there anything you want to add to what pride means to you?
I don't know. Hopefully I've covered all of the things that I was thinking
Yeah.
with all the tangents and random stories in between.
It's been a bit of a ranty one, and I thought,
Good.
yeah, like you said,
I've actually enjoyed it.
like Christo was like very much for it. I was like, I'm not so sure, but now I'm just like, you know what, I'm embracing it.
It feels,
I don't care.
no, it's
It's meant to be fun, you know?
like, it feels real. Like we're just having a conversation
Yeah.
about a topic.
Yeah, we're real
and then going
people.
off on tangents of different stories.
We're
That
not
kind of-
AI hosting a podcast, mind you. With AI going as well as it is, I can imagine eventually we're going to have nothing but just AI hosts
What?
for podcasts.
What?
I'm just saying, because you said we're real.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, we're real people. We're not AI behind the microphones or anything.
Oh.
But I was like, maybe eventually we can start doing AI
This
podcasts.
is a podcast. Enjoy. I don't know.
Was that Queer Perth Network? Queer Perth are making jokes about that. Oddie and Clint were, and that was really funny. Did you hear that?
No?
Sorry, this is the Queer Perth segment of our Queer Stories on the Swan. They're our sisters. We can have them. But they were talking about the Queer Perth Network banner we have at the front of our episodes now because we're part of the Queer Perth Network. And they're like, Queer Perth Network at the very start. They were saying it like it sounds like robotic, and I'm like, it doesn't sound robotic at all. It just sounds like Scott's voice. Which, fun fact, Scott, if you hear this and you want me to cut this out, I can later in post, but I was supposed to be the original voiceover for that. Yeah, we recorded it here and everything.
I was wondering whose voice it was.
It was Scott's. Because he actually messaged me going like, look, I loved your voice, but it just kind of worked with the music. I'm like, okay,
Sure.
that's fine.
You might use it later. You never know.
Maybe.
At
Maybe
least
Queer Stories
you
on the
got to
Swan.
record. I'm like,
I'm just kidding around with
no
you,
one
Scott.
like my voice.
No,
Like,
no, no.
hello?
I understand because I've done like audio production as well. Oh God, Christo's just throwing some of the mics down with his glass.
I'll keep it over here.
But no, as someone who's worked on like audio production for like sweepers and audio bits, sometimes you just need the right voice for
But
it.
you have the voice. That's the thing.
But like his voice was because when we were recording it, he was telling me kind of like the tone of what to use, but I couldn't actually hear what he wanted to use for it now. But now that he came up with the one that he uses his voice in, now I understand, and I think his voice actually works a bit better. But yeah. But it was supposed to be me.
Bitch, it's supposed to be me. Ripped off.
Have you gotten that I'm a diva yet?
That's why he needs me, because I ain't much of it.
Who was all?
I'm not that much.
Oh, shut up!
I am
you
not.
You full on said you were a diva throughout the episode. You liar! Both me now and me in the future can attest to that, and you, who's editing the video.
Oh, no.
So, it's your word against mine, and yours, and mine. Not a diva.
I'm not your typical diva. I don't know. I'm not a bitch, all right? Let's say that. Hey, I'm not.
On the outside. Whereas me, I'm on the outside and the inside. Oh, my God.
Oh, this is going to be one of the best episodes, I swear. I hope.
I don't know. I've been wrong about how our episodes tend to perform at times, so we could get like 2 plays and people are like, no, this is a load of
This is shit.
crap. A load of crap.
I want to go back to the other stuff.
Yeah. Have you listened back to any of our season 1 episodes?
No. No, because I'm just following it as it goes through. Like,
Let me tell you, there are definitely times where I'm just like, I want to kind of like cut out like 30 minutes of that.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, nothing to do with the guests before anyone says
Yeah.
anything. It's just times where I'm just like, oh, I don't like how I did that, or that should have been cut better. Yeah. And this is why I decided to go like fortnightly releases, because one, we both have full-time things we're doing.
Yeah.
And weekly is a lot to commit. And we're
was quite hard.
only a team of 2.
It did get to a point where it was just struggling for us to even get together.
Oh, it gets together,
Even though it was online,
have
it was
guests
still
and
hard.
everything. It was still a lot. So that's why we did fortnightly instead.
I don't think this air conditioner is doing jack shit.
No, yeah,
I'm
same.
sweating.
Same.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
I'm like, come on, it's on 16. And
Did
it's
I-
on the snowflake. And
It's on snowflake setting. We're a bunch of snowflakes, which should be getting cool. I'm pretty sure that's what the snowflake actually means, not the actual like keep it cold. It's for,
I
like,
get
snowflakes.
so confused as to what the snowflake and the sun means.
Maybe the sun means heater, and then snowflake is like air conditioning, as in cooler.
Well, it's not doing anything. It lies.
No.
I'm sorry. I swear this is just cordial. Like, there's no alcohol.
Are you sure?
Yes. Very sure.
Did you spike my
I can't
coffee?
drink alcohol at the moment, so
Well, at least I feel more weight due to the coffee.
that's good. I know. How about that?
Yeah, when I walked into Christo's place for today, I was just like, hello.
Like, you okay?
Yes.
Is this going to happen?
Hello. Welcome to Queer Stories on the Swan. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we have to do more episodes like this. I'm sorry, but I love it. I love just chatting and
I think we should start doing a few more chill episodes. Like, as much as I love the formula, I love the fact that I can start.
yeah.
I feel more proud of this. We need to have a couple more chill ones. And you know what? I have needed it for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Last few months, actually.
It's our little stress reliever episodes.
I think so.
Chaotic episodes.
Yeah, just listen to a bunch
Our
of
real
chaos,
stuff
doing
where
whatever
it's
you need
just
to do.
us talking about anything.
Yeah.
Oh, which reminds me. Hope you leave this in. If anyone has questions for us, we could do Q&As if they ever happen.
Yeah.
Which would be cool. Hit us up on our socials and leave us questions and we'll bank them up until once a month or something. Like,
Sure. If you have any questions for us or, for anything, just that was a guess. That was a question. You can throw us a guess by throwing yourself out there. Yes. To be a guest on Queer Stories on the Swan.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Like I understand how people can be afraid
to
kind of come out and talk and that. But
come out and talk and to two people who you never met before, who you just follow. But we would love to have you on. And like we said, we can still do Zoom option. You don't have to come to the studio.
But
as nice as it would be.
Encouraged.
Yeah. That's from Christo's place and in his house. So, naturally he would say that. But of course we want it. But if a Zoom is far more, easier, if it's more convenient, you might be really, really far away. Or if it's just in the comfort of your own home, it's better.
Yeah.
No one's going to blame you for that.
No.
Your party pooper. No, I'm kidding. What does pride mean to you?
Being proud of who you are, as stereotypical as that sounds, but being fully comfortable in your skin and knowing who you are inside and out and being completely happy and comfortable with that.
Pride for me is about community and family. Pride Day is a huge example of parents and their children coming through, asking questions and just asking different things about the community and embracing what we have.
Pride is a safe space where young people, old people can all come together and support each other, and it's colourful and it's big and it's bright and it's just, everybody loves each other here. And it's the most positive place that there is.
Pride to me is just being a part of something bigger than myself, and I feel really grateful to be a part of that.
Pride means to me, what pride means to me is bringing together the community where we can be who we are, not worry about a lot of the other crap that goes on around us, and really celebrate our connections and who we are as people.
For me, pride is about visibility. It's about being seen. Not having a fear of being who you are and expressing how you feel. And I think sometimes we forget that there was a time when that was really, really hard, and for some people it still is. So, be yourself and be proud.
Pride means being able to be myself, celebrate inclusion, diversity, and just being really gay.
So, to kind of break this up, I literally, as before we started recording our second take after my mental deterioration, I thought I'm going to kind of like Google up some LGBTQIA plus trivia. So just something just to celebrate for Pride. I think we'll do okay-ish.
Oh, God.
I just want to see how...
I was never good at tests at school, so...
Okay.
Fail.
Do you want to... Shall we begin?
But I am gay.
All right. Yes, you are gay. Oh, you're game. Gay game. I thought you said... I thought you said I am gay.
I did.
Good. I'm glad you are.
What's happening?
Sorry, whose brain is rotting now?
Mine's never worked. What?
I'm going to sniff that water at any point. I'm just thinking like...
There's a whole jug of it down there. So.
That could easily be pre-made vodka and cordial. I'm just saying. All right.
Okay, what are we doing?
If this is our last episode,
thank you for listening. Love you.
Jesus Christ. All right. Question 1. Mm-hmm. The Stonewall Inn. We were just talking about this. Oh, this is a tough one. This is a really, really tough one. You know what? I'll come back to this one. This one. Okay. The Stonewall riots took place in June of what year?
Oh, crap.
Do you want to guess like a decade?
This is how bad I am. I don't know. Was it like the 1970s?
Well, you're not too far. You were not too far. Do you want like
70s, early 80s?
Not early 80s.
Other way?
Other way.
Like late 60s, early 70s?
Yeah. Yeah, you almost got it.
There you go. Somewhere there.
It was 1969.
Oh, see, there you go.
Okay.
I knew it was like back in like the old days.
Okay. Why don't you choose a question and I'll see if I can answer it. I probably won't be able to. There's more if you scroll.
But you've probably read it, haven't you?
Not all of it.
Oh, okay.
And also, I'm so forgetful, so...
Oh. This will test to see if you know.
Oh, fuck.
Taylor Swift.
Oh, damn it.
Because you don't know Taylor Swift at all.
I do know some Taylor Swift. I'm not like the biggest Swiftie. Do not come for me, okay? Everyone has different interests. Some of us are Swifties, some of us are Gaga stands, some of us are Britney. Do not come after me. But okay, just throw the question at me. See how I do.
Interesting one. Taylor Swift mentions "glad" in which of her songs?
Oh, I know this one. Oh god. Oh god, no!
I know it.
No. You need to calm down.
Yes.
Because that was like the big LGBT.
Oh, what have I done? I've done something. Take the phone. I think I shook it. Oh, okay.
All sorted. You tapped one thing, and I just tapped one thing, and it was
there.
over.
You go. See, you did know.
Yes.
Yeah. Yay.
All right.
Oh my god.
Okay. You might know this one.
Mm-hmm.
What show features the longest running LGBTQ character in TV history? Do you want me to read it again?
I'm trying to think.
Say it was
Will and Grace.
Nope.
No? Mm-mm. No?
That was my first thought too when I read that question, but it's actually not. Do you want to try again?
Is there another one?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I only know Will and Grace. What? No, I have no idea.
No idea. Grey's Anatomy.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, neither have I. But I know it's like it's like really big in like the gay community, and I figured that's because there's gay characters in there, and there is.
Oh, I had no idea.
Okay, your turn.
Oh god. All right.
If you want us to do like more game or trivia things, just let us know, because this is something I just wanted to try for this time. So it's not just interview, talk shit, try and sound professional, and then that's it. I want to try put some games into it.
Do you know much about Will and Grace?
Not
No,
much.
Okay. You're younger. I should know that. I should forget.
God, I'm not a child. I'm like, what, 4 or 5 years behind you?
Yeah. All right.
10, maybe?
No. What?
Nothing.
Okay.
He's going deaf in his old
Jeez, if I'm deaf, then my partner's blind. I don't know. Well, I twist. There we go. What?
This is chaos.
It really is.
Chaos.
Okay. Here's one.
I'm still considering if I actually release this episode, or do I make it like a lost archive one?
No,
that's just buried in the vault.
No, people have to see how we really are before the camera and microphones roll, how we really are.
So I'm fake now. Is that what you're saying?
No, we're professional and we need to be.
When we need to be. If we can be.
Yeah. All right. What was the first European country to legalize same-sex marriage?
Oh, there's so many European countries.
I know. I'd never have guessed this.
What's the first letter?
It's 2 words. T and N.
The Netherlands?
Yes.
Oh my God, did I get it?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's so good. I remember seeing it somewhere. I can't remember if that was the first. Oh my God.
Apparently it was.
I can actually answer questions right.
Oh my God. So far you've got 2. And I've had none. I'm a terrible gay.
Okay. Oh, no, so am I. Don't you worry. I didn't know that Vogue by Madonna, one of her most iconic songs ever, came out in the 90s. I thought it came out in the 80s. I thought it came out like the same time as Express Yourself. But it came out in 1990.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did Express Yourself come out earlier than that?
I feel like I'm looking at it right now. I am looking at it right now because this is kind of in the back of my mind. Okay, Express Yourself, Madonna.
Like, I know she's been around for like donkey's years, but...
Yeah, so Express Yourself was 1989.
Oh, wow, right on the cuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it? Yes, it was. And then Vogue was 1990.
Oh, so a year apart. Wow.
So I felt...
That would make sense, though, yeah.
Yeah, but I felt embarrassed. I was like, I need to get back my gay card. Like, I legitimately was like, oh, it's Madonna.
But I don't know much about Madonna.
Is that because we're both bad?
No, because I didn't grow up with Madonna. I grew up with Britney.
Yeah.
So for like people younger or older than us would have had Madonna as their.
I don't know. Madonna's one of those people that are just like, everyone knows about Madonna. Oh my God, she's like and I'm not going to deny what she's done for the community.
She's talented, but
yeah,
I like her songs, but yeah, I'm not a fan.
Like Madonna, obsessed Madonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great. Okay, so I found a question which I think you might be actually able to answer.
Oh.
God, that sounded really shady.
You might actually know this.
Okay, so it is a Will and Grace question. Ready?
Okay.
So question, Will and Grace premiered in what year?
1998, because I read that question.
You got it.
I was like, yay.
Good on you.
Only because I read it on here and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I knew it was like somewhere in the 90s. I just didn't know which year it was. I was 3. Right? No, yeah.
1998.
Mm-hmm. I was born in 95. I was 3 years old that year.
I was 8.
Wow. Yeah, so it was like 5 years.
Not too far.
Mm.
All right. Who was the first black openly gay actor to win an Emmy?
Oh, no.
He was in the newest rendition of Cinderella. As
the one with
fairy.
Kate Blanchett?
No.
Oh, the one with Camila Cabello.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
know.
know.
The fairy godmother. Amazing. Like, I have to say.
Oh, I remember seeing like footage.
Have you not seen it?
No.
You got to watch it.
Camila Cabello just doesn't do it for me.
Oh, I didn't really care for her.
Yeah.
I didn't care for the
yeah, apparently that's why the movie's apparently not did she lip sync?
The whole performance, like every single song was lip sync. No, not just her, but everything. Every performance. And it was terrible. I know. I was quite upset.
That's why I'm not watching it.
Oh, that's so good. It's weird. Anyway.
You just ripped it apart, yeah, but it's so good. It's terrible. The lip syncs and everything is awful, but it's good.
Yeah. But for this person, I just thought he was fabulous. The fairy godmother.
Not a clue.
Billy Porter.
Oh my God, Billy Porter. Yes.
I know. I didn't know who he was until that movie.
Yeah.
And then ever since
I remember
then,
seeing
I'm
his face,
like,
but the name.
fabulous.
Absolutely fabulous.
Oh my God.
Speaking of absolutely fabulous, I should rewatch that show.
I love that
show. A lot of these are American questions.
Yeah. Did you watch Kath and Kim?
Yes. I've rewatched Kath and Kim so many times.
Apparently there's a remake coming.
Like a 20th anniversary reunion.
I'm like, when?
I know. I think it's meant to be like either this month, November, or it's next month. I know it's soon. So we're not going to have to wait long. Okay. Who was the first ever winner of RuPaul's Drag Race?
Oh, I know this. Is it BB? I can't remember the rest of it. But
BB Zahara Benet.
Yes.
Yes.
I can have my card back now.
Slowly redeeming ourselves.
Lovely. Like, she seemed like a really. Oh, her outfits. Oh,
her outfits are great. Seemed a bit of a diva, but
oh yeah, but she was flawless. I respect people that are very flawless in that thing because I couldn't be.
He also just ranted about how jealous he is of other people and tell people to dress more modestly.
There's two sides.
Christo, a man full of double standards.
Oh yeah, always.
Like I'm any better.
Oh, here's one that I didn't know, so you probably won't know.
Go on.
The original Pride flag had which 3 additional colours?
Additional?
She knows.
So it's not the one that's sitting right next to us.
Yeah, but I think it had additional, which is why it says additional colours.
Is turquoise one of them?
Uh-huh.
Was that a T or a tick, tick, tick?
That was a tick, tick, tick.
I don't think we have a clock sound on this
No, we
thing.
don't.
We need to sort out the sounds on the soundboard.
I know. For times like this.
Turquoise. Give me like the first letter of one of them.
Well, one of them's like my favourite colour.
Pink?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's indigo.
What did you say?
Yeah, I was mistaking that one for indigo.
Yes.
Oh, so indigo, turquoise,
and pink.
Was that all of them?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I do know it.
There you go.
God,
I didn't know that.
Well, you're dumb.
Well, yeah. I won't deny that.
Oh my god. Okay, so I will consider your position as my co-host if you get this one wrong.
Oh shit.
Actually, maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll discuss.
So, which of the Golden Girls had a gay brother?
Oh, that was the tall one.
It's not. I don't. If you're about to answer who you think it is, I think you might be mistaken.
No, it was Blanche.
Blanche. It was Blanche Devereaux.
I had to think about it.
Because
like,
I realised who you were talking about because Dorothy had a brother called Phil who apparently like dressed in women's clothing, but we don't know if that was Phil was gay.
But then I had to think about it. I'm like, wait, no,
but
Blanche
like, no,
did.
Yeah, because Phil had a family.
Because I remember the episode where Blanche was very like...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually rewatching The Golden Girls right now.
Oh, I love that.
And I just finished the episode where he came out.
Yep.
And then there's a second one later on where he starts dating someone and says he wants to marry him.
And that's when Blanche
and that's
was
like, ooh.
Yeah.
But then she comes around. We love Blanche. She is an ally. She's just very slow, but she got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was very southern.
I'm glad I knew this.
Yes. It's your turn. Sorry.
I don't care.
Scrolling through. Questions. Did any one of you like get any of these wrong? Or like, sorry, I think the better question is, did any of you get these all right? Or you all just lost?
All right. What show aired the first ever lesbian wedding on American TV?
First ever lesbian wedding.
I don't remember the episode, but...
Wasn't the Ellen DeGeneres show, was it?
No.
No. Oh, no, because that was her coming out. Oh, first lesbian wedding. Oh, I feel like I should know this.
I remember it. I need to go back and watch it now.
It wasn't Buffy. They had a couple on there, but they were never married. Oh, I don't know.
Don't know?
No.
Friends. But I don't remember it, and I don't remember the episode.
I was going to say, who married who? Oh, it was Ross's first wife. Pretty sure Ross had a wife, and then she ended up being a lesbian, and then she got with her partner, and that must have been the gay wedding.
Okay.
Sorry, I just hate Ross so much that I just purge him from my mind. I do. He is the worst character. I'm sorry.
Really?
Anyone who watches Friends,
except Pivot.
I'm pretty sure it's universally agreed that Ross is a piece of crap. He is the whiniest.
Oh, yeah.
Awful. He just grates my existence. You know, what was Courtney Cox's character? Monica. Monica was a saint to tolerate him for so long. He is the whiniest. Anyway.
Tell me how you really feel.
I just despise him so much.
You've got to admit Pivot was
I don't really like Chandler either because he's kind of a whiner as well, but at least he's kind of funny. Joey's like so innocent.
So dumb and
so
beautiful.
dumb. Yeah. God, Matt LeBlanc like aged like 50 years after the show though. Did you see like the Friends reunion that happened?
No.
There was a Friends reunion. I think it's on it's either on Amazon or it's on Binge. Okay. I started watching some of it because Gaga was on it, so naturally I was going to watch it because of that. But yeah, I think of people who aged the worst, I think it was Matt LeBlanc. He just seemed to age like 30 years in the span of like nowhere near as many years. Yeah, it's a little bit sad.
Ooh.
Okay. Should we make this the last one?
Sure.
Ooh. I think a lot of these are very American.
Yeah.
Let's try this one.
Oh, okay.
Which US or United States president signed a law banning discrimination in federal benefits?
Is that Obama?
Yes.
Well,
there you
of
go.
course. He's the only one that's been really good for that country.
Try one more for me.
Sorry to anyone out there who likes anyone else, but I know I never lived there, but I saw what Obama did and he's incredible.
Yeah. And then Trump was the next president.
Yeah. Just random.
This is going to be the final question.
You said that last time. And we're going.
I'm that guy who was like, just one more minute.
One more.
An hour later. One more.
Yeah. We've got all night.
I'm that guy.
The first known LGBTQ rights organization in America was called what?
Something human rights, wasn't it?
Close.
Human rights. No, not organization. Human Rights Society?
Yes.
Yes. Knew something like that. Yay. Yay. Hang on.
Sorry.
There is. Nope. Nope. That was meant to be a clapping thing.
Tried.
So we do have a soundboard here, but I haven't touched it because I either forget to while we're doing interviews or I get so distracted by it that I'd have to train myself not to touch it. Yeah. I have ADD. I don't have the ADHD part of it, but I still have the attention deficit thing. Like, oh, squirrel, oh, doggy. How have I not been in a more hectic car crash?
Where did that come from?
I don't know. This is my brain. Welcome.
Welcome to Chris's brain.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
Hey, at least yours has something in it.
A lot of the stuff I don't want in
mine's a lot of
it.
just dead air.
Okay, so I think this has been a pretty fun little chill episode. It's nothing too organized.
Words. Yep. I was like waiting. That feckin' air conditioner's still not on.
Yeah, I think the warmth, because it's really warm in the room now, so it's starting to kind of melt me again.
Yep.
So
it can only go down to 16. We're doomed.
Oh no. Oh no.
I have to figure out how to get it working properly. Oh, I didn't think about it.
Two gay men discuss and chat how we're not very good tradies and how we would not survive alone.
No.
When's your partner coming home?
Not till like 8 or something.
God. Okay, so this has been our Pride edition of Queer Stories on the Swan. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you've been here this whole time, you have
Congratulations.
unbelievable stamina and you should pat yourself on the back, buy yourself a drink,
No, please pat yourself on the ass.
Yeah, pat yourself in the ass.
It's Pride.
Come on. Snacky. I don't know if you can hear it. Like, I don't know. Whatever asses feel like. I haven't touched one in so long. Maybe I will for Pride. Who knows? But yeah, so thank you so much for joining us for Pride edition of Queer Stories on the Swan. Christo, thank you so much for just joining me as always.
Well, thank you for being here. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know it's very hard for me to thank me for being here because I'm just kind of just a mess. But there you go.
I'm melting.
Let's do the outro.
Okay, please.
Thank you for listening to Queer Stories on the Swan. You can leave a review/rating wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh, crap. Sorry.
We've done this how many times?
I know.
Do I have to write it down again?
You can find us on all our socials. Yep. Okay. I think I've...
Shall we start again?
Oh, I don't know it as well as you, but... Oh.
I know, because I edit it and I listen to it 5 times every time I edit an episode. It's on the back of my mind now. Thank you for listening to Queer Stories on the Swan. You can leave a review/rating wherever you get your podcasts.
You can find us on our socials on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Christo.
And stay fabulous. You can leave a review/rating or
We really are, can't we?
Burp.
Oh my god.
Okay.